on the Federation.
Is he going to help us or not?
Now, Cisco must lead a rebellion.
I'll take the helm.
Against the most ruthless tyrant of them all. Worf.
I want that ship destroyed now!
One more hit could finish him.
On the next Star Trek Deep Space Nine. In an alternate universe where chaos rules,
I'll take the helm.
Cisco must lead a rebellion against the most ruthless tyrant of them all, Worf, on the next Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Cisco must face the most ruthless tyrant of them all, Worf, on the next Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Worlds on the brink of war.
You have been negotiating peace with Cardassia.
One man on the brink of death.
I can't do this without Belial.
No choice left but to risk the impossible.
We might be able to revive him.
Doctor!
But is the price of peace too high?
There is more at stake than one man's life.
Next time on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Two worlds on the brink of war. One man on the brink of death.
I can't do this without Belial.
Can the price of peace run too high? Next time on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Can the price of peace
I can't do this without Belial.
run too high on the next Star Trek Deep Space Nine? She's sexy.
Your mother and I are in love.
I don't believe it.
She's dangerous.
She's as cunning and ruthless as any man.
She's turning Quark's world upside down.
You're in the perfect position to poison their relationship.
Now, to save the Ferengi Empire,
It's a disaster.
will Quark turn on his own mother?
You knew the truth about the Nagus all along.
On the next Star Trek Deep Space Nine. She's sexy.
That's my girl.
She's dangerous.
You knew the truth about the Nagus all along.
Will Quark turn on his own mother on the next Star Trek Deep Space Nine? To save the Ferengi Empire,
It's a disaster.
will Quark turn on his own mother on the next Star Trek Deep Space Nine? In the blink of an eye,
They're getting smaller.
I don't feel any smaller. A dangerous experiment turns deadly.
Something's wrong.
The Jem'Hadar coming around for another pass.
In the heat of battle,
Return fire, Mr. Worf. Surrender. You will all be killed.
a bitter enemy takes control.
The Defiant is ours.
In the face of death, victory needs a hero.
Fire!
On the next Star Trek Deep Space Nine. A dangerous experiment
They're getting smaller.
I don't feel any smaller. Turns deadly. And victory needs a hero.
Fire!
On the next Star Trek Deep Space Nine. In the blink of an eye,
Something's wrong.
a dangerous experiment turns deadly on the next Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Investigates a bizarre murder from his past.
I'm the murderer.
Where Kira is the prime suspect.
There, that's her.
Now he must choose between loyalty
I have no intention of being a Cardassian agent.
Don't push me, Odo.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to choose whose side you're on.
and justice.
Yes, I lied about my alibi. That doesn't make me a killer.
On the next episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Odo investigates a bizarre murder from his past.
Find the murderer.
Where Kira is the prime suspect.
Yes, I lied about my alibi.
Next time on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Odo investigates a bizarre murder from his past.
There. That's her.
On the next Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Cisco. Opportunity knocks.
You want me to sell weapons, don't you?
Hello, everybody. Oh, gosh, no, we've still got my Andromeda layout on. Let's turn that off. Still got Kevin.
That's strangely appropriate.
Yeah.
Good lord, go away, Kevin. Go away, confused Kevin Sorbo. Hello, everyone. We're not watching Andromeda. We're going to be here, hopefully watching some Genesis 2, but I'm currently finding out that Genesis forbidden at the moment, so I'm trying to find a decent source, but while I'm doing that, because believe it or not, this obscure Roddenberry film from 1973 isn't the most widely available thing to find in the world, and the copy that I thought I had was good is actually terrible. So, guys, how are you? Dan, Otto, my good friends, my demonetized friends.
I know.
Let it go, brother.
Sorry, buddy. Well, fortunately, I don't think anyone's coming after the copyright on this one, so we should be okay.
Oh boy.
No, I'm doing great. I'm happy to be back online with you guys. It's been a little while, so
it's been a few weeks. I had a busy few weeks. I do apologize, as I work kind of hit, and then a few other things. Then I had a week off, and then I went mental. And yeah, it's
okay.
Just had a moment. Just had to have a moment just to step back and kind of go But yeah,
It was a nice layoff after the big charity stream.
That's true.
Which, by the way, if you missed it, is up on the channel right now.
It is. You can go there now and donate to a good cause. I think the donation link's still open, but I don't. Yeah, we did good. We did 1,750, I believe. It was a good,
very good
We
time.
should have stopped at 1701, just for the memes.
Just for the lulz.
Wait, didn't we do that one year?
I think we had a donation goal at 1701. Definitely.
What I came away from that stream realizing is we need to do What the Dub more often, because that's a lot of fun.
It was hilarious. Yeah.
I'm
glad we got overtired into.
I wouldn't mind going back to classic What the Dub. Like, remember the original clips where the whole like, Shave the Mutate came from, and then just ragging on Star Trek in there. That could be quite funny.
So, Dan, you always do your homework before showing up. I believe you know the Andromeda link, besides Gene Roddenberry, the link between this movie and Andromeda. So if you'd like to enlighten the viewers.
Yeah, so if any of you have watched the Andromeda streams, you'll recognize the name of the main character here. And so that'll be an interesting touch point. But also, I think a lot of the scripts, I think Roddenberry developed something like 20 scripts as a follow-up to this made-for-TV movie we have. This is the sort of flying live pilot for what he thought would be his next big thing after Star Trek ended about 4 or 5 years prior. Didn't quite get there, but I think he also had these ideas in the back burner, and they're tropey kind of generic sci-fi ideas that he had. And so whether they were kind of like Phase 2 Star Trek, linearly connected, or if it was something that just kind of I've got these ideas and we can apply them to this and use the same main character's name. But all the same, there's a lot of the DNA from this movie appears later on, and 20 years later, in what you guys have been watching. So, just with less Kevin Sorbo, so a little more tolerable.
It's less heavily Christian undertones.
Wait, how old would I gotta look up what his age would have been at the time of this movie?
He was just a little sorbet at the time.
He was born in 58, so he'd have been 15 years old. Wow, yeah. He almost could have pulled it off.
He could have been in this.
So Roddenberry, we were talking about doing the is it a trio of movies? Genesis 2, the Quester tapes.
4. There's 3.
Planet Earth.
Yeah, this one, Planet Earth, Strange New World, just the one. They only allowed the budget for one. And there's also the Quester tapes, which is a different thing, but also a Gene Roddenberry sci-fi production. So kind of got all of those.
Although now that we're Now that we're demonetized, we could go into the 90s and review Sex Trek 2, The Search for Sperm. It also is credited to Gene Roddenberry on his IMDb.
I mean, legally it would have to be. It would be inspired by... To take money for this...
Although I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if he actually wrote the script for that.
Oh, God. Hey, Major, read
He did do
this.
justice.
You want to be in it? Oh, dear. Okay, we're at... I'm at 27%. I feel like this is starting to stall, so I'll give it 10 more minutes, and we'll see where we're at. We'll see if it's still going. But
So this movie's credits also include, Dan, I know you know him, Ted Cassidy, who played Ruck in the original series. Very tall,
him.
Strapping guy, yeah. And we also have Marriott Hartley.
Yes.
Yeah, he played Lurch, that's right, in Addams Family. Marriott Hartley was also in a Twilight Zone and a Star Trek that we reviewed on this channel.
All
of course, because it's a Roddenberry, his wife, Majel Barrett Roddenberry, is also in this movie.
She's in everything, yeah.
Oh, Major's in this, nice.
I looked up the director because I didn't recognize the name. It looks like he did a little bit of everything in the 70s, a lot of action stuff. I saw credits even as late into the 80s with Miami Vice, but he did an episode of Mannix and just basically whatever action TV drama was on at the time. He probably did an episode or two of it. So, I'll be looking forward to seeing a little bit of action in this. Hopefully, from what I've read, and I'm going into this mostly cold, but it seems like there's going to be a little bit too much on the exposition, but hopefully we'll get a couple of action scenes here. So.
Oh, do you have a trailer that we can pre-rate?
Oh,
Idol?
here's a good idea. I probably can download. Let me see if there is.
Because I have watched this before.
Today, I apologize.
I watched this. It was on in the background while I was doing something else, and so I don't remember nearly anything. I remember the mustache and Marriott Hartley. That's about it. So I'm hoping it's more enjoyable than
the whole thing's on YouTube. Hang on. The whole film is on YouTube. I can download it off there. Wow, I didn't even know
feed
that.
YouTube into YouTube, and they can demonetize themselves.
No, but this is much easier for me to download, so bear with me on that. I couldn't find... I can't see a trailer... No, I can see clips.
I tell you what, let's watch the first 30 seconds, and then we'll pre-rate the movie.
This looks like...
Ponderous spaceship shots. I think.
Right, we're going to be in business. Let me just... Give me a minute. I do apologize. I'm usually not this unprepared, but I am today. So
we're trying to just let us vamp. That's what you're paying us residuals
you
for.
go. I will.
Actually, I'm mostly out of my pre-material there, so.
Can't believe the whole thing is just on YouTube.
Well, I guess we might as well go into some of the trivia here because there's not a whole lot. I think when I looked at IMDb earlier, there's like 7 entries.
No, the belly button entry is the one I actually remember.
That's right, yes. Yeah, so I think this has come up before, specifically with a lot of the Trek wardrobe, but how at the time the standards and practices for network TV was that the belly button was a little bit too loose to show to our viewing audiences. So all of the wardrobes had to be high cut or extremely low cut, either way. I think sometimes we got some middle cuts. Right.
And actually, there's another tie-in. Ted Cassidy, who played Ruck in TOS, What Are Little Girls Made Of? The female android in that one, Andrea. They skirted they showed as much of the sides and the hips as they could with the little V cut, but you couldn't show the belly button. So.
Okay, I think we're in luck. I think I have it now, which is great. So that's good. And cancel that. And cancel those.
So to wrap up that trivia, Gene Roddenberry joked that behind-the-scenes reason that she has 2 belly buttons is to make up for the fact that they forced him to cover the navels for Star Trek. Poor guy. He barely got to slip any sex into Star Trek.
Oh dear. Right, bear with me a few more minutes while I get this set up because I've got some subtitles as well. Sorry, I
Dude, we could turn you into a soundboard, Idol. I could just hit the same buttons.
Sorry. No, I have been accused of apologizing too much. Even Louisa told me the other day, it's like, you just say sorry so often. I'm like, it's because I'm sorry. Can't help it. I'm very, very beside myself. Right, let me get the subtitles.
Actually, I joked.
Then we're in Joan.
I joked with Idol before you came on, Dan, that there was a solid chance that you had a VHS copy of this movie on the wall behind you. So, I don't know if that's true or not, but
I do not. No. I've got some pretty bad B movies. This is not among them.
So I haven't had a good look since not this charity stream, one before. How many minifigs do you have?
Ooh.
Lego minifigs, only the ones I collected when I was a kid. So that was before any sort of licensed stuff came out. So it's all real generic stuff. Yeah, I'm a Lego appreciator in the form of it being a great developmental tool. I give them to my kids. We buy new ones for them. But I was never that much of a personal collector. I always saw more of like a science toy. I would experiment and do gravity challenges and things like that. But it wasn't so much of a collector's item for me. Now, that said, I missed out apparently on hundreds of thousands of dollars after listening to to all the news lately with bricks and minifigs and all that. But easy come, easy go. So,
okay, good news.
I don't think.
Sorry, go on.
We're just vamping. So if you've got news,
I'm ready. We're ready to go. I've just got to make sure
let's lock in, gentlemen.
So if you have a copy of this obscure film, obviously we still can't stream it because it is, I suppose, copyrighted probably by Sony.
I'm gonna say hello to Star Trek Tilting Point in chat. I'm assuming that's Ben.
Hey
Ben. Hey, Joe.
I've only heard good things about timelines lately, so
oh yeah,
you might be able to twist Idle's arm into bringing back Timelines talks and reviewing some happenings.
Yeah, I dipped my toe back in. The conquest thing is right up my alley and really good for newer players, by the way. So absolutely A+ edition.
But there are other Star Trek games coming out. Anyway.
He's angling for an appearance fee, Ben. Don't let him go that way.
Okay, let's start this. If you do have a copy of this obscure 1973 Gene Roddenberry production, load it up. And we're going to start this. We should have subtitles. Everything should be aligned. It probably won't be, because that is my life. But we are going to be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... Genesis Forbidden.
Oh, I was gonna say for syncing up, we can't do the pre-rate idea, but there he is.
Wow,
Mr.
Just
Mustache.
Shot straight away. Right.
Apparently, they're outside a bank vault right now.
Oh, perfect. Subtitles are synced and everything. Oh, except the ones on the stream aren't working. Oh, no, yes, it is. Carlsbad. What's that?
Deutschland, I believe.
That is a very 70s moustache. Do you reckon it's real?
That's probably the reason he got cast, is the mustache. Because I don't think his credits list is not that big beforehand.
Yeah, I remember him from Airwolf. This must have been before he got his eye poked out with a helicopter. So.
A girl. Wow. You sure this isn't Sex Trek?
You're the one who downloaded it, brother. See you next Tuesday. What?
This reminds me of the clean room from Andromeda Strain.
He's even got the cortical monitors on him.
This does look a bit TOS. Like the framing is very similar.
They're about to Shades of Grey us.
They're just going to replay material from the first 2 minutes because that's all they have.
Man, this is very Buck Rogers. When did Buck Rogers come out?
Yeah. 50 something? Oh wow, 5 years in the future. This is like in the age where they thought in the year 2000 we'd all be living in the moon.
Oh, we're getting a flashback.
Oh wow. Underground tunnels? Hell yeah. Look at that oscilloscope they've got there.
1,100 kilometers per hour. Welcome to Black Mesa Research.
Yeah. Mr. Freeman.
Thanks for letting me walk. I'm going to go buckle up now.
Oh, look at this lounge. What do you mean, you people?
Wonder if we'll actually get any Asian actors in this one.
Humanity's growing up. It's got that Gene Roddenberry perspective. I do... okay, I did like that as a shot, but then they did the side one and that ruined it.
It's a Type 2.
It's Austin
my
Powers!
God, this is so Austin Powers right now.
It is.
Yeah, it's a bit Bond as well. Oh, look at that, though. I do appreciate the model work there.
I think stars would appreciate the aesthetic here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is like a VIC-20 sitting next to him.
It's a Commodore 73.
Oh, Majel. Is that Majel?
No,
No.
not yet. I think she has some lines in this.
Okay.
Hey, watch it! I'm walking here.
So we got to figure out who has more swagger, this guy or Kevin Sorbo. Those helmets.
Grotto.
Would have been a good name for the main character. Yeah, this is Corporal Deep Grotto.
I do like this.
No,
this follow shot.
Wow.
We just took a lot of cocaine.
We had to inject it nasally.
A female flaw.
Uh-oh.
No.
The ceiling.
I told you not to keep those rocks up on that shelf.
I guess the grotto was too deep.
They delved
The
too
fire
greedily, too deep.
extinguishers.
Good thing he's in the bank vault. Oh, look at that
nice.
title.
Oh, sparkly.
In the beginning, there was Rod.
Alex Cord.
These title cards hit like brain-enhancing drugs.
Yeah. There she is. Ted Cassidy.
We need women dancing in
look.
silhouette for this to be a Bond intro.
Yeah.
Somebody took the Doctor Who intro graphics and turned them on
Yeah,
their
I was
side.
going to say. Speaking of cancelled properties, yeah. I like the very small amount of beard growth.
As good as 50-year shadow.
Is there muffled noise or no noise?
I think it's just no noise. Because it's sort of outside the pod, isn't it? Can't believe we're only 6 minutes into this masterpiece.
All right, gentlemen, pre-ratings.
Oh, gosh.
What would you rate the movie?
Well, now that he's morphing into Chuck Norris, I have to give it a 10.
Little WD-40 would fix it.
You're making a potato clock there?
How do the electronics still work?
You played the Stanley Parable, haven't you? You not played the Stanley Parable? You guys would like the Stanley Parable.
No, I mean, I've watched some streams of it, and I'm aware of the general trope.
There's a very good time skip room. Ooh, I like that.
I like how she has an African safari hat on for this deep grotto expedition.
What?
That was going to be an alien language. Nope.
E pluribnista?
I like this guy's look.
Is that Mbenga?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
I looked up. He does have a Star Trek credit, but it's a role I don't recognize. I think
He
it was just
does?
a really minor part.
Percy Rodriguez. Portmaster Stone and Court Martial. Oh, he's the Admiral in Court
Yeah,
Martial.
I thought, yeah.
Oh,
I
cool.
knew he was in some track.
Stone is such a good military name.
Nice beige cummerbund. Kind of still is, but okay.
No, not with that beard.
Could still smell the Old Spice.
It's spongy.
His nostrils flare.
He breathes, he wets, he blinks his eyes.
For only $19.99, he could be yours.
It's Stretch Hunt.
Dude, now that I know he's in Star Trek, I can exactly see the character he was. He used to be attractive. I probably shouldn't be throwing shade, but that is a pretty scraggly beard. I gotta say, this has about the same pacing as the motion picture.
We're just getting vanity shots of his chest.
It's a slow flyby.
Israel built.
Maybe I was too harsh on V'ger.
Okay. I'm gonna have to IMDb Ted Cassidy. I know his Alex called.
In the year 2133.
Pretty sure that's the same year as Cleopatra 2525, but I might be wrong. Oh no,
Actually,
wait,
Memory
that's in
Alpha.
2525. Ignore me.
Memory Alpha will have a page for the year 2133.
Strange
A Klingon vessel emerges from the Delphic Expanse.
Oh, it's that one. Yes.
The SS Valiant was launched this year.
So when was Planet of the Apes? Because this is...
Oh, gosh.
Hang on.
60s, yeah.
Was it
68.
1968? So yeah, that tracks that this is a...
Speaking of tracks, I like these, the handycam, the tracking shots.
Use their hallways.
Little Dutch.
So, as an expert idol, how many drinks would you have to imbibe to look like that the next morning?
It depends if anyone shaves me. I don't know. I think I would go for a handlebar for Movember, but Louisa wouldn't approve.
What is going on?
Sunflowers. Love. It's the 60s, man. Except it's the 70s.
Did they just slow down the Enterprise doors?
No, it's a guy in the mic going...
Actually, that's what I was gonna say. It sounds like some dude. Like Airplane 2.
Did he steal McCoy's medallion? He thinks we're on Venus.
Oh my god.
What? Oh, this is so ripe for a spoof. What? How many brain excitants?
Oh, who's going to be on charge of Sheila duty?
Oh, I don't know. Whose idea was this? Was it mine?
I think it was
yours.
Shit.
Although Dan relishes the role, so we can have multiple entries.
We'll all figure one out.
It's like me in the mornings. Oh no, she's falling in love.
I'm going to laugh if they just hand him a cup of coffee by the end of this.
Wait.
What?
They must have had a Maybelline commercial. She got a glow up.
Gene knows what the people want.
I like how they've shaved him but left the moustache. Like, no, this looks right.
Style is forever. Just waiting for them to pan down. See if it got as exciting or not. There's very Star Trek hair too on her.
This does feel like that Spock, and she's looking after him in a cave somewhere. And
Remember that I'm 33 and you're 21.
Hey,
he looks pretty good seeing he's just finished school.
like I said, Sorbo could have played him.
X-Pax.
This is where I'm missing stars. He usually makes a sense of the plot when I can follow it.
So Pax is a thing.
Yeah, I guess there's a big war and now they built their colony on top of the
yeah,
roof.
because they were talking in the prequel about like how like humanity's learning, we're coming together, and it sounds like it's all falling apart.
It's called Mountain Dew.
In a wooden goblet.
Oh. Why does he speak with like caveman style?
He's still warming up.
I want to see this guy in full swing.
Nope.
There we go.
Here you go, double belly button time.
Yes, sir.
How many polygonal undergarments out of 10? The zoom.
I mean, they didn't have the budget to put ears on them, so.
Yeah. Wow, with one more of those, I could throw you like a bowling ball.
I mean, if they were lower, you could.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there she is.
The assorted races. Yeah, there's Majel.
She is Spock. Okay.
Who's this guy? I'm trying to look up his credit.
Primus. Or Primus something.
Oh, Yulof. Okay.
No, Yulof is, yeah, that guy. Primi.
Ah.
Ah, you called? No, Lyra.
What?
Why is he talking like Charles Bronson?
Right? Are they on Earth right now?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Okay.
No, you've entered Bronson, Missouri.
That belt really ties things together. Friendly sort.
There's definitely a budget they didn't have. Oh, turbo lift.
Oh, they got the turbo.
It's basically Underground Enterprise, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, without any music, verve, or good acting. Wow, that was quick. It's not that bright, bro. Is this basically Secret Garden? And he's Colin.
It's the Genesis Caves. Oh, this soundtrack
Or
is
any
very
of the
track.
Fallouts.
Who did the soundtrack? Is it Alexander Courage?
It's Montana.
That is the Star Trek theme. Sorry.
Probably.
Harry Suckman did the audio. Suckman, maybe.
I'm gonna leave that joke alone.
Okay. Death bombs. So how are you Americans feeling right now?
I would have thought like nuclear apocalypse storyline would have been kind of worn out by now, because they would have been doing them for decades at this point after
It's kind of
World War II.
Post-apocalyptic, isn't it? It's almost Fallout adjacent. Come, walk upon my astroturf.
I was just gonna say I love the AstroTurf.
I need to clean my belly buttons.
Oh, another zoom. So how many years have passed? Has they established that yet?
He went into the
1979.
tank contemporarily, so it would have been 150 years.
Yeah.
160 or 70 years.
That little quick study, the little sort of drawl at the end of his intonation. Do you think they took the inspiration from motion
Purpose
pictures uniforms from this?
Yeah, all right, let's see the bikini.
Suddenly, the others don't look so bad.
What?
Oh my god, what is happening? Who disrobes like that?
Oh, I'm so clipping that. Why is he getting undressed?
Oh my god, he's so down for this.
Hand check. Get your hands above the covers.
Yeah, come on, bro. Lynn Marta is the actress. She looks familiar.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh boy. Do I look like your mother?
She was in Knight Rider, I'll give her that.
You just gonna watch from the cuck chair, or
Why is he lit?
Yeah, I don't think that overhead lamp is helping him sleep.
No.
keep going?
Oh, I thought she was untying her. I'm like, who the hell tied her up?
Let me get my pants.
Come on, let's get out of this awful movie.
Utah.
McDonald's. Yeah. Out the side door.
I do kind of dig the music so far. It's so camp.
Yeah. Oh, that's a that's the Rut Cave, isn't it?
Not the printout. What's it say?
Out of toner.
But only in the magenta. Is that an enema bulb? When the snare drum kicks in, you know it's good.
With Glidden paint.
Turns out ley lines all along.
I mean, they say they can go anywhere, but there are only like 4 hubs on the world map, so... She's a touch typer.
It's a lame dive.
Tope suicida.
Oh, making use of that shot. Someone was very happy about that transition.
There's a lot of couches.
Okay, where's the camera?
Casting couch. Yeah. And the padded walls.
If you want to survive in the future, Dylan, you're going to have to do a few things for me.
Oh, there's even the camera up there. Look, there it is. Your oscilloscope is working.
Thanks for letting me watch.
Hypo. Terrania
you just
sounds
gotta take
very-
the Holland Tunnel.
Wait, so is Terrania just like another underground station?
Probably. Oh no, there you go. Very tyrannical Terrania.
Dude, the sound master's having a lot of fun in this one.
No, we just ran over a cat.
Oh boy.
This is such a Star Trek episode. It's crazy.
All of a sudden we're in Conan the Barbarian.
Oh no. What? Oh no. What is this? Why are they wearing those wigs?
It's not a Roddenberry script if we don't mock other cultures.
I leave for 17 days and you go all ooga booga again. Come on, guys.
I need one of them to be horseback. What is best in life?
Yes.
He looks like Bob Ross. There's no joy in my painting.
What is that food? Tastes like chicken.
Actually, the music's giving me Fiddler on the Roof vibes.
Oh, riding clothes.
Does it look like Tevye?
Oh my god, they do have horses. They're just Mongolians. She keeps putting on layers, but her entire midriff is bare.
It's the mustache, dear.
Oh, I thought that might not be a real horse until it moved.
It still is. Ah, whimsy.
Raccoons.
Where's all the trash cans? Give me back the trash cans. There are so many, yeah.
Dude, if I find out this is where the TNG theme came from, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Goldsmith is like, yeah, I'll pull from this movie.
This is good.
A second Genesis, one might say.
I just realized why the movie's called Genesis 2.
We got a VR arcade. It's a petting zoo.
Stock footage, good use.
In the 1990s, we invented something called Pokemon. It's huge. Come on.
Funnily enough, I have just started playing Pokemon Go again.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm pretty sure in this alternate future, Digimon ruled the planet.
We like to put the power plants as far away from the city as possible.
We call these data centers.
Ever heard of?
So they have
Non
nuclear
sequitur.
power, but they're horseback?
Well, no, I think it's PAX have the nuclear power. They just can't get to it. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna have to hold my hand through the plot.
lots of bells on them. Yeah, I think they're supposed to be stealth. Is he drunk?
He needs stimulant.
Oh. That was Naboo.
Well, stadium.
It's only a model.
Lovely. That's actually a decent composite for 73.
Those are bathroom toilet flotations.
Can be used as a flotation
Well, it
device.
makes sense since the entire movie is shit.
Yeah.
Go down the shitter.
It's postmodern art.
Oh look, we're on the what? Who mows the lawn?
This does look like a campus in California.
This is the Planet from Justice. It's the same set.
It's the Waffle Museum.
It's the same script.
More slaves.
Syrup dripping from the...
I just want someone walking in the background with a Starbucks cup.
You guys want some horses?
They're going to use them to barter. Oh my god.
What the?
Just going to slip those in there.
The God of Thunder just walked through the shop.
So this is another civilization. Okay. Slaves.
Oh, slaves. Oh my god. Oh, watch that zoom out.
Oh no.
I think I took a screenshot of this once and sent it in our show chat.
What is going on?
It's Trent.
It fucking is as well, isn't it? Oh my god, this is actual
modern
one.
Trent. Oh my god.
Skittles. It's the rainbow.
It's Roman. This is kind of bread and circuses. This kind of has a little melange of everything from TOS, really, doesn't it?
Sir, your royal fleshlight.
See
Wait,
how
did
it
you say
vibrates.
flashlight or?
Oh well.
Oh, is it?
Oh my god.
Nothing. Astrid.
I think I see one of the Belushis in the background.
Is she the queen? What's going on here?
Set is just begging for Hercules to show up any moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's another Sorbo crossover.
Oh, it's
Organians. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is very TOS dialogue. Oh boy. Is his hair exactly the same as it was in the last
It
scene,
hasn't
or am I
changed,
tripping?
yeah. No, not the one on my head.
Now, actually, Shatner would excel in this role. He would.
Yeah.
He would go off script and make it memorable.
This actually would be better with Shatner, I think.
I mean, Shatner's a great actor.
No, that's what I mean. I think he would. But then it would be 2 TOS, I suppose.
Turkish Delight's still in. Actually, I do like the bringing in the color. That's Jerry Finnerman. They brought him back.
I do like the twist that she may be the bad guy all along.
Well, yeah, we don't know which side she's playing yet. God, this is a Gene script.
I think the smooth version of this is just they keep shoving food in her mouth and she has to keep talking.
Just slices of pizza, prime rib.
You know how like Airplane
popsicles.
is based on a serious film, but they just changed nothing. Oh wow, Jesus Christ!
Yes, you want Airplane Star Trek. I know.
Yeah,
So
no,
do
but
I.
this, yeah. Oh, she's out.
They covered her body in gold paint. How much would I have to pay you to wear that in front of your families?
Not as much as you think.
And if we were going to Comic-Con, I think it would fit right in.
Be an easy one to make, to be fair.
It's the Horseshit Brigade.
Yes. What's your job? I am Night Sweeper. Don't look at my hair.
Dan's like, this is the last time I skip work for one of these streams. Oh, there he is, Ted Cassidy.
Hey. It's nice framing. Is that... Wait.
It's not Gene Wilder.
I was going to
It looks
say.
just like him in profile.
It's very close.
It's the Romulan resistance. I am seeing shades of Andromeda's storylines. He's somehow less tall than I thought.
Go through here to get your wigs. Is that nifty?
It does. It looks like nifty. Expecting Charlton Heston to show up.
Bum, 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 bum.
That's what it looks like at the tunnels underneath Disneyland.
All the employees, yeah. Why are we doing fade to commercial breaks in the middle of a movie?
Because this was...
This is a made-for-TV movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a TV movie. Okay.
She's holding the speaking stick.
Yeah.
You mean Saint Florence Nightingale?
Yeah. Wife of Sigmund Freud.
Sorry, that's Saint Freud.
Oh my God.
Zardoz! He did show
This
up!
is Zardoz.
Dad's like 10 out of 10.
You're
There's
gonna
so
need
many
your own
juice-
stick.
Oh, yes.
It's a lightsaber.
It's Charles Bronson. This is just Charles Bronson.
Why would you grab the prong?
Oh. I get it. This is the rite of ascension.
Yep.
Judo chop.
Play on pain sticks.
Oh.
Bro could have just grabbed the pain stick on the floor. Oh my god, it's Patrick Stewart in Chain of Command.
I'll set it to insert.
Can you play a song on that? Do-do-do-do-do-do.
What?
Yeah.
Was it the pleasure setting? Oh my god, it was.
Ah, Dylan.
No. Actually, we can make that joke now. I guarantee nobody's watching along.
I got this from the Harry Potter Wizarding World. Do you like it?
It will stimulate your follicles for growth. So they have giant butcher's cleavers, but they're using the magic wands? Come on.
Oh, hey, Buddha. And fuck you in particular.
Oh my god, is it what's his name? From King of Queens?
I think it's Kevin James.
I mean, Gene Wilder, Kevin James. This film's got everyone.
Patton Oswalt, that's what it looks
Oh,
like.
right. I don't think he's been born yet. Well, she's shit at that job.
I don't think the purple works in here.
It does look like Gene Wilder.
Mm. You fools, you captured his stun double. Just like my children.
Struggle with it. I wonder how many aspiring actors quit their profession after playing an extra in this movie.
Genos? It reminds me of one of those popsicles, like the flip pops.
It's a lightsaber, you know, you just...
Is this?
Push pop.
This is pre-Star Wars, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, push pops. Those were the jam back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Can't Ted Cassidy just judo chop him?
He's tied up. Master. Quick, put it on the pleasure setting.
We're never leaving this room. Oh, we're getting some...
Someone
synth-
found a synthesizer, yeah. Someone's been talking to Giorgio Moroder. Oh my god.
Yuck.
Your protagonist, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Watch where you're pointing that thing, lady.
The Blythians.
Oh God, Booter, don't remind me he's been in Star Trek.
Pull my finger.
Actually, better dialogue. I've got to give him that.
Is that supposed to be British?
I was going to say, how long do you think you worked on that? I want to know how long you worked on that accent. Now look contrite.
I like the twist that she's the bad guy all along. Like, that's kind of good.
But is she? She might be double crossing him because she's fallen in love with Dylan. We're going to play Mancala.
I was thinking of like Battleship or like, yeah.
Why am I eating the transistors?
Yeah. What is that accent? I thought he was British, but it's kind of gone a bit Eastern European now.
Yes. Boy, Ted's doing the best work in this movie, I've got to say.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of a young... who's that action hero star? It was in Rocky.
Oh, in Rocky IV, they're Big Russian?
Yes.
I always forget his name.
Fuck, what's his name?
He married Grace Jones, right? Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, yeah, he reminds me of him. But actually, his voice is amazing. Don't touch me.
That's a good line.
I'm getting Radio 1.
He starts playing it like the little keyboard in Willy Wonka. Diddle-diddle-doo, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle.
Oh, just to show us how it works.
They're giving nifty lines. I'm sorry, what is this plan?
They can detect the stims.
Okay, and how does that help them?
That's a good question. Also, I'm not sure why he's helping anyone. I'll be like, you're both fucking crazy. I'm off.
I think because he's a very moral person and he doesn't abide slavery. That's what I've gotten.
I think he's just trying to tune into the game.
Does this get AM radio? Dude, these outfits are sending me.
Where is this? This must be a real place somewhere.
It looks like California, but
yeah.
What do I know? I know we got the Connect 4 ceiling. The flute player's still there, at least.
She's very knackered. She's been playing for 48 hours. No one's relieved her. I give her credit. That looks like a piece of shit that's just been cobbled together very quickly.
Well, yeah, they didn't put a casing on it. What are we doing here? Yes, you found that there's something in that direction. How does that help anybody?
Papaya?
No. Oh. Busted.
Oh. Should have betted her while you had your chance, Dylan.
Sorry,
they're holding the wrong end of the stem. What the fuck?
Also, they acknowledged with stims. They just kind of like raised them. That's great.
Nope. I think you know.
I was promised 2 belly buttons.
You got them already.
Yeah, one more.
This fucking car phone.
It is a mobile. Liar.
It's just beeping.
His swagger is putting me off, man. That is like...
Oh my god, he's bluffing just like Kirk would have. Oh my god. He's bluffing with the little paint stick detector.
Your pancreas tells me you're lying.
She's losing it. Oh, we got our Spock analog, huh?
No,
Oh, guys, we're gonna knock her out.
It's gonna thunk her.
This is another Kirkism.
Oh, that felt great. Thanks.
Do they have a parrot in a cage? What?
Yeah, I guess that's what was making the noise.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out the weird trilling noises.
That's a mental well-being parrot.
Great stunt work.
Oh, inconspicuous.
Let it go.
It's a little.
For some reason, why do we disconnect? Oh, there we go. We're back.
Small mercies for the viewer.
We're okay. Why is it making a different noise?
I don't know. Wow.
Yep.
Single ladies would be very happy to find this room.
They found the humidor.
Actually, you got to give them props. They built a lot of those props for that scene.
Yeah, you gotta give him props.
When Patton Oswalt says jump, you say how high.
Your wig isn't as lush as the others.
They don't hear this obnoxiously loud pain stick?
Oh. Yes, it's definitely TOS's fight choreography, isn't it?
Cabbages.
It's where someone just turns up with a gun. No.
I've never smoked one before. Come on. Maybe once in college.
Oh, I get the metaphor. The humble person can rise up against the monarchy. They all had they all had it set to pleasure.
Torturing unconscious people.
Not the horse. Jesus Christ.
Come on, the horse didn't do anything.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, not happy about that.
Oh. What?
Okay.
He did his own stunt work.
Looks like a bunch of housewives.
Real Housewives of Terrania. Yeah, but where are they going?
Don't worry about it.
Do.
The best part is, think of all the money we'll save when we don't have to draw phaser blasts everywhere.
Actually, that is a good point.
The thing is, they don't even light up. That they could have put a small light in there, surely.
No, they had to build like 30 of them. Dude, imagine if they made props for this, but not for Star Trek to sell.
They're horses, that's what they do.
I'm gonna look up Genesis 2 props on eBay.
Dylan. They can't quite nail down their accents for this, can they?
All right, I found the medallion. $500.
Wow.
On YollywoodProps.com.
And it's still for sale? 50 years later? Wow.
This is a production-used Primus Pax medallion from Gene Roddenberry's Genesis 2. 2.8-inch round aluminum medallion. Wow. Oh, did I miss the plot?
No.
Nope. They just had some footage from Bonanza, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Are they
We're back in
sleeping with a balloon
Mongolia.
animal?
It comforts the children. Dude, that is an enema bulb. I know it.
Where did that guy come from?
None of them have effects.
You got to remember though, this is going to be watched on a 5-inch television in the corner of your living room. Hi-ya.
Oh, you guys are fucked.
I feel like Dylan's lost the plot completely. He's just following all the mayhem that's going on now.
He's not the only one. So I've got to know, Buddha, are you actually watching, following along with the movie, or are you just making comments in chat to
just here for the lulz?
Keep us entertained.
It is on YouTube. Actually, I should put the YouTube link in it. Let me find it. No. It's on YouTube. You can find it.
You know, actually, I'm looking at YouTube now, and it's about the same resolution either way on your little blurred version. So doing okay.
What is his accent?
This guy cracks me up. Gene Wilder.
Don't
Harvey
trust her.
Jason. His last credit was in Star Wars Galactic Battleground in 2001.
Oh, the game. Wow.
Yeah.
I have that installed right now, actually. It's Age of Empires, but Star Wars. Literally.
Now, Buddha, you're not alone. We've been watching this full 40 minutes, and we still have no clue. Everybody wears togas, and that's about all we know.
Yeah. Animal Party in Space.
That's a mouthful. Bye, Lyra.
They've mastered the glottal stop in the future. Everyone gets consecutive vowels.
Put him on a wig, boys.
Oh, there's the $500 medallion.
Yeah, I know. I'm impressed that they cast aluminum for that. They're just painting a piece of wood or something.
Got a glint in the light the right way.
Yeah, good.
Oh, she looks so young there.
Mm.
Thought that was the beginning of the theme. Ding, ding, ding. Dun, da, da.
Your car is parked illegally.
I feel like they cast foreign actors to try to do normal accents and Americans to try to do foreign accents.
Yes.
Why are we in Arizona?
Oh.
Is that where they stick their feet out the bottom?
Yabba dabba doo!
I do appreciate they are getting a lot out of this big model they paid for.
It is pretty cool. Oh my god, this guy's aura farming on the lift.
And the crotch, my god.
Just had the bidets installed. It's very nice.
It's very quiet.
This is making me appreciate Austin Powers even more. Uh-oh, the Straits. They've been outlawed in the future. What?
Chief O'Brien. Doesn't he Cole Meany there as well, yeah?
Dude, I want someone's got to edit the data in this uniform playing the violin. They probably get great resonance in the cavern, to be fair.
Have we missed an episode?
think he's supposed to have set a bomb somewhere and that
Yeah.
didn't go off yet.
Some exposition to just fill. Could we please not shout over the music?
Throw it in reverse.
It's just like two smoking boots on the ground.
That would be an Austin Powers gag. Or no, they do that gag where they're in the narrow hallway and he's got to do a 40-point turn to try to turn it around. She's so happy to see him.
Back to the future.
Marty. Dylan.
Get out of there.
I feel like we've kind of gone from like, oh, there you go. What?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there's the bomb.
Oh. He must have set the bomb in freedom units. He just got the timing wrong.
So did he just blow up the city?
The power plant, I guess? So that they can't...
Okay. Is this a good ending? Should I be happy?
In about 22 seconds before that blast wave hits you, you may want to duck and
Yeah,
cover.
you have a giant bunker underground and they're going to...
Oh.
I tell you something, Dan, that joke's going to work for the remainder of this review. I just want you to know. Bro, a bomb just blew up. You blew up your own shop.
How many lives, Admiral?
Yep. Ex-pacifists, see?
Primi. Thank God they pluralized that.
Yeah, we just can't to expose my children to all this radiation right now.
Yeah, why are they not underground?
Let's finish tie-dye class.
Oh, here it comes.
That's right.
Just like bring the children up. Fantastic.
Was that 3 minutes?
No, you should really be afraid. You might want to get inside.
I feel like their science consultant is the same Native American consultant from Voyager.
For Ted Cassidy, yeah. We'll just call you a white Comanche. We don't have to think too hard about it.
Oh, God.
I think we've had one Asian actor in this entire thing, despite the Mongolian underground.
So anyways, in about 2 minutes, the vomiting will start.
Your skin will begin sloughing off.
Yeah. What?
Wait, is that the...
Oh, that's
it?
it?
My God, that's the last line of the movie.
Wow.
Bet you've got a great pancreas. What? This is the pilot? What else was supposed to happen? They've nuked the enemy.
Yeah, I gotta give it to him. At least it ended on a high note.
Wow. Jesus.
A Norway production in Technicolor.
Wow.
Next time.
Yeah, that's it. That's that. Wow. Okay. Give me a second to do something here. Oh no. I need to go to... Sorry, all my folders are out of alignment because I've been changing some things. No, that one. No, not that one. That one. Haha, right. Let's do this. Hello, welcome to not Trek. Yeah, we just watched a Genesis 2, a Gene Roddenberry production from the year 1973. We're literally hot off just watching this, so if you want to go watch it with us, go check along our Watchalong, if you're not already with us live on stream. This was something... Gentlemen, I'd just like you to know, how is your pancreas? Is it okay?
I think my blood sugar is all right. I don't know.
Is it okay? How's the diabetes hitting for you?
If you give a million monkeys a million typewriters, they could never come up with that final line for the movie.
Good lord. So Genesis 2 was one of the 3 films, well, 2 films and an extra production done by Gene Roddenberry post Star Trek. And the plot points and the stylings are very familiar in this film if you've not watched it. This is one of the sort of the origins of Dylan Hunt, who you might know from our Andromeda reviews that we've been doing. Written by Gene Roddenberry, directed by John Llewellyn Moxey, with a very familiar sounding soundtrack by Harry Suckman, who had nothing to do with Star Trek. But it was we were sitting there listening to it. We're like, is that's the TNG theme song? I'm pretty sure.
I think it was just the theme song to all 70s TV movies, honestly.
Yeah.
So I think Lassie ended with that same track.
Yeah. I mean, we're 1973. We are 5 years past Planet of the Apes. Actually, when did Logan's Run came out? Because this is very familiar to Logan's Run as well. That was 1976. So actually, Logan's Run is after this.
They pulled from the grate.
How did you find this, guys?
Mildly confusing. There were certain plot points that happened, and you're like, wait, did they show that? Or did we miss something? Most notably, at the end, he apparently set a bomb somewhere in the city.
Was it the city?
Killed indiscriminately an unknown number of people. Apparently also the main female lead, Lyra Ah. And then he had to agree to be a pacifist after slaughtering these people in order to join the colony.
Yeah.
So I guess what we thought was a nuclear power plant, but he questioned immediately why it was so far away from the city, and then we find out later on it was some sort of nuclear weapons base. So they just
but it was
lost
kind
track
of like
over time. They
had that big revolution, escape from the city, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, by the way, we had this whole plot point where I set off a bomb and I put it on a timer, and I thought you got the report, and I felt like I hadn't got the report as he's sort of going through this idyllic pack scenario. Let's just briefly talk about like our 2 civilizations we have here that Alex Cord, who falls asleep, as in very sort of typical future sci-fi film trope, and then wakes up 150 years in the future in 2133, finds himself at the mercy of Pax, who seem to be benevolent, but turns out, oh no, they're the bad guys all along. When he goes to Terraria, who actually goes, oh no, wait, they're the bad guys, we need to go back.
Earth Tyrannus, yes.
Yes, and apparently I'm confused about what the second Genesis is. Turns out actually it's all bad again, and there's nukes. But everyone can just ride out a shockwave, it's fine.
I can't do any better.
I got nothing, man.
That's the plot. That's the entire plot. Okay.
I think it's obvious they were cut for time at the end. They had to make it fit into their 9:00 p.m. TV slot and get an extra reruns of Mannix afterwards. So
I mean, they still do this. They still do the storyline nowadays. Post-apocalyptic. People have repopulated the planet with a lack of knowledge about what came before. I don't know if this added anything to the genre. I mean, I know it probably came before a lot of the other examples we're familiar with, but there's apparently a caste system.
Yes.
With human slaves, including a very curly-haired, naked man being groomed by his master. I'm not sure.
I love how speechless you are. I never get you this speechless. It's wild.
We might need to stick to reviewing things that I'm familiar with, because I have no idea what to say about this.
Okay, talk to me about Mariette Hartley, who we've seen in Star Trek before, playing a love interest of Spock's. Here she is kind of the love interest of one Dylan Hunt. How did you find Mariette Hartley in this episode with her... well, you can tell us about her extra appendage.
You know, you called out the Logan's Run parallels, and she reminds me a lot of the female lead from Logan's Run, who is a member of the society that's, you know, for anybody who hasn't seen the movie, everybody is forced to go through a death ritual when they reach, I think, 40 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
And so she helps the titular Logan escape from the city, but she's straddling both sides. And so, you know, here we've got another, you know, skinny Aryan female lead here that's very similar in a lot of ways, and trying to ride both sides of the rail. So it was just a tropey thing of the time, and she does a serviceable job. I didn't think she was particularly good. You know, I certainly don't think she could carry a series. If it went to actual production, they'd have to recast her probably. You know, they needed somebody that looked good in a geometric bikini, so they found her.
With her double belly buttons. They're like, I'm a mutant, look at me. They actually did, they made a point at the very start to say, like, well, there's humans and then there's us, and then they don't show any difference whatsoever, other than they're just stuck up with their amazing stim props, which look like push-up lollipops, that has 8 pain settings and 1 pleasure setting.
And 1 pleasure setting.
I like how he demonstrates. He's just like, I could make you pain like this, or... I like he probes him with the pleasure, and they kind of goes like, "Are you into this?" There's a little awkward pause in the things like, "Are you into this? Could this go? Which way could this go?"
He was dressed in the same tattered rags as, like I said, as Patrick Stewart in Chain of Command. So there's sort of flash forward to the torture scene. To jump back a second, yeah, you said you kind of liked that Lyra Ah was actually a bad guy, but she was just a tweener. She was given orders to get him to cooperate, to fix the nuclear power, to save their society, but she fell in love with him from the very first scene, when he was garbledly coming back to life. But,
which was so funny, because he kind of, I don't know what that accent was, but he kind of sort of, what didn't sound like he was just waking up, it sounded like someone was holding his tongue. He's like,
I wish he would have gained a little more charisma after that. I guess he thought the mustache would speak for him, but I wasn't really a big fan. And I guess I've never really seen this guy in anything else, so maybe that's another problem with the casting on this film.
There's your segue, Alex Cord.
Said Dylan Hunt was played by Alex Cord, who has been in such things as... So he started acting in...
Oh, that's right.
Go on.
I was gonna say Airwolf. Yeah, I forgot.
He was in Airwolf. He has been in $1 Million Man. He's been in Mission Impossible. He's been in. I'm just sort of scrolling through IMDb here. War of the Worlds in 1988. He has been in Jake and the Fat Man. He was in 2 episodes between 1989 and
Which one was he?
I think he was Jake. He was in Kung Fu The Legends Continued. He concluded his acting in 2009 with Fire From Below, and he died, unfortunately, on August 9th, 2021. As a leading man, I didn't mind him. He was a little Charles Bronson, but there was sort of like, I don't think he had a particularly good direction, because he kind of went from like panic running around, and then all of a sudden there was a woman involved. He took all his clothes and went, hey, I'm suave. How's your pancreas? Man, you guys got nothing, have you?
I'm not going to say fever dream, but it was like the best hits of... You know, when we reviewed Gene Roddenberry episodes and movies, and we rag on his shitty acting, it's basically a highlight reel or low light reel of those. Yeah, he disrobes from the neck down. He pulls it over his shoulders and down over his torso. And apparently these women are supposed to serve him, but then also watch him sleep at night. And I had no idea where they're going, because they didn't actually make love. They could have intimated or done something like that. They don't even go that far. Yeah, there are no kisses. So they're lusting after this man and his mustache, but no one actually takes a step toward lovemaking, despite the pleasure rods that they torture him with.
Also, you were
I was
particularly...
expecting more horniness out of this, with it being a Roddenberry
Probably
production too, and they were kind of, it was almost like oh, we got to rein you in, so yeah, we're gonna hint at all this, but not actually.
Yeah, for sure. Someone's like, no, we need a plot in here somewhere. Can you please put a plot in here, not just whoever your friends are in revealing clothing.
So most of the plot came from the Primi, Percy Rodriguez, Titus Vandis, and I guess Ted Cassidy, which we'll get to in a minute because he deserves his own discussion. But so, what did you think of the PAX conglomerate, the group that kind of gave us exposition but nothing else?
I mean, I like the medallions,
which you can purchase for $499 on YollywoodProps.com.
I'm pretty sure I can 3D print
Yollywood.
Yes, but this is production used.
Oh, sorry.
So,
no, I don't know. It was confusing because they kind of frame them as like, oh, the people that woke him up, so you don't really know anything about it. And there's like, right, they're the bad guys, so they kind of act a bit shifty. But then, because you got the security Primus, who sort of like very like very authoritarian and sort of like throws his demands around. But when Dylan comes back at the end, he gives him a nice little drive, and he's like, hey, look, we've got free love, we got free music. I'm actually a chill guy, So it's kind of a bit confusing. Like there was. I don't want to sort of like say that I need to know who my bad guys and good guys are, but it was it was a little whiplash, almost as if they kind of put a series worth of plot into a TV movie, which is very much I think what has happened here.
So I guess the Primuses had kind of raised and built their civilization on top of the old Arizona Carlsbad caverns. It took them 150 years just to think, hey, we should probably drill down a couple levels and see if there's anything interesting down here. I don't know. And then they found him in the... But I guess, from the beginning, you know that they're pretty good guys because they found this dude and they nursed him back to health, even though they had the ulterior motive of, oh, he's got some scientific knowledge, maybe. We could use him for his...
Like that was a problem, wasn't it? They kind of sort of said, "Oh, he's got scientific knowledge. This could be a threat to our what was kind of assumed to be a conservative culture, but actually turns out not." So a little twistish.
So they needed him to fix the nuclear power. Were they reliant? I needed some kind of ticking clock. Like, we've relied on this power. It's about to run out. Our society is on the line. Can you help us fix it? And they don't really do that. They just
they kind of did it with
say,
the other
you
side.
have the knowledge.
Yeah. They kind of had the dimming lights, didn't they? And then
that's true. They did
then
dim
they
the lights
to the
once.
power center, and it was fine. Apparently.
So here's the ticking clock. Is they were at a stalemate for 100 years or more because they couldn't reactivate the nuclear weapons on the one side. And then the other side, they were pacifists anyways. And him coming back to life, they knew that he was what initiated the whole plot. That they couldn't execute him. They had to help him to live, but they also knew that because they were go-betweens, they were spies, that the Terranoids or whatever would find out about him and try to co-opt him. And so, yeah, the whole thing kind of sort of makes sense here. But it really wasn't made very clear exactly what the motivations of the Pax were because they try to paint them as these double cultures and try to drop lies on us from the very beginning that kind of misled us. So, after you watch the whole movie, it does kind of come together and become a little more coherent. But I have serious questions about how they let off with things. And they didn't give the hero very much agency either. He was kind of just along for the ride the whole time. Like, it was like, all right, let's put him in the subway and send him off to Chicago or whatever. And then he gets out and kind of, just gets swept up in the action, and he doesn't really drive very much of it.
It does
playing
seem
with
like
a radio.
The revolt kind of happens itself because there was, Ted Cassidy and his accomplice whose accent changes about 15 times throughout the entire film. One point, he's very British, and the next moment he's like, I am simple man from Eastern Europe. But yeah, you're right. They are the kind of agents of the rebellion. He's just kind of there, like, with his big moustache going like, well, I'm suave. Let's have our Ted Cassidy talk.
Well, I was going to say, maybe this is a segue. Now that we've introduced, I think, all the players, gentlemen, who is your hero of the episode?
Ooh.
Either an actor or a character or someone that just helped keep you entertained through this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Dan, why don't you kick us off? You get first choice.
Oh boy. It's the problem because here's the real problem with the show is that everything was so vanilla, and the only actor, the only character that even stood out that had any sort of real flavor was Ted Cassidy.
Yep.
It's a shame because all right, they have these mutants, but the only mutation is hidden by their wardrobe, and a perfect chance for some prosthetics or special effects or something, and they couldn't find the budget. I think a lot of this movie they figured, okay, well we'll just fix it in post, and then they never put $1 towards it. But anyways, to get back to the question, yeah, I just I didn't particularly root for the hero. I didn't like the female lead. Just there was really nobody that stood out apart from the one Primus, who I guess was the what in the military court in the one episode of Star Trek, right? And he was kind of interesting. But yeah, I was here for Lurch and Willy Wonka to a smaller degree, but yeah, mostly Lurch. So
I swear to God, I thought that was Gene Wilder. It was not.
Yeah. The way they gave him just a slightly different manner of speaking than the rest. And he had I don't know if the accent was. I think Ted Cassidy is full-blooded Irish, so I think he was putting on, his own kind of spin on things. But yeah, certainly no percent Cherokee is the only thing I know about him. But yeah, I think I would have liked to see more of him. If they had just given him anything to do other than just be the big guy that throws somebody across the room, I would have been much happier.
I mean, that's the reason why he was cast, but he was ironically also the best actor on the show. So,
Yeah.
All right, I'll throw it to Idle, or I'll segue for Idle because I think he was going to read his credit. I guess then my second pick would be Percy Rodriguez as Primus Kimbridge. He had some decent gravitas. I mean, they didn't give him anything to do with emotionally or artistically, let's say, but he had a good look, and he was the leader of the group, so they gave him, dialogue at least that he could sort of stand out. And we do know him from Star Trek, although we haven't covered his episode yet.
I'll probably pick. I know you're not keen on her, but Lyra R. Because she is actually kind of for a villain-ish. She is kind of savvy. She does find Dylan very quickly. Like when he's on the run, she just basically finds him and goes, "No, you're there. Come with me now." And then she finds him on the shuttle afterwards. Like she is kind of a good way of twisting the plot in a different direction. I do appreciate about this. Whenever she's on screen, you know something's gonna change or something's gonna twist, or it makes you uncertain of her motives, even though the frickin' Dylan's impromptu lie detector made her emotional. And also she kind of had the Spock vibe to her. They kind of said,
forgot about that.
Yeah, the little
scene.
sort of like, you're lying. You love me. I'm gonna try that on my cats later. But yeah, she had this kind of almost Spock trope to her. It's like, well, I don't feel emotions in the same way you do, and I'm only half human. I'm mostly Terranian. Look, it's not a fully developed belly button. So I'll go for my hero for her. How about we have? Oh, go on.
For people who wisely didn't watch the episode, we kind of blew past it. There's this scene where Dylan Hunt, the main character, reprograms a car phone. It looks like a car phone, so that it can detect the enemy's weapons when they're within 30 or 40 meters. So he gets recaptured by Lyra Ah, the female protagonist, and does this great Shatner-esque, Kirk-esque bluff where he reveals her true feelings, and as she's talking, he turns on this little car radio beeping thing to make it seem like he has a lie detector when he really doesn't, to throw her off guard emotionally so that he can whack her unconscious from behind and escape. And it may not sound great, but it was a top 3 scene in the movie, I'll say.
A tiny oasis in a very large desert, yes.
Yeah.
And also I'm going to pick a fourth. I'm going to call out Harper Smythe. She was at least a little interesting, right? I mean, she started off as very much the prude and seemed to be lightening up a little bit at the end. She got the last interaction, right? She was the receiver of the pancreas flirt. So, there you go.
She was good. She had a little bit of life to her.
She did, yeah.
The nervous energy was fine.
Yeah. This felt a lot like Star Trek to me. Like, not just the sort of general overtures of the plot, but the lighting, the choreography, the sort of general sort of cheap sort of set feel to it as well. If you'd have replaced Alex Court with William Shatner and split this episode into 3 parts, like, this would have been a Star Trek episode.
He would have brought this up a lot,
Yeah.
I feel.
Like, we watched him in Twilight Zone, in several Twilight Zone appearances, and it is clearly capable, that, despite all the tropes and stuff. William Shatner is a great actor. He's a good actor, and I think, yeah, you're right, he would have. But then,
hell of a writer, too.
Yes, yes. He would have, I think there would have been too many Star Trek comparisons. There would have been like, oh, right, this is probably like some X. Do you think this is an ex Star Trek script? Do you think this has come from Gene Roddenberry's vault somewhere?
I don't think so. I think this really smells like something that he had an in, and it was long enough that they were looking for another big hit, and they figured, okay, well, Roddenberry had this big hit. Let's give him something, but here's the notes. We got to have it set on Earth. We got to have it use all this wardrobe we have left over from our big epic Ben-Hur and other sagas that aren't playing anymore. Let's make it cheap. Let's make it something that uses existing sets, all these dungeon sets we've got laying around here, and let's see if we can pull it off again. And it just didn't happen. But I think this is something just purely for the networks to make money. I don't think there was a lot of creativity in here. I'm sure that Roddenberry felt the ache to kind of get active and write again, but he had to do it within the lines. He was coloring with the lines here. He didn't have the same type of power I think he would have had right after Star Trek ended. It had just been too long.
Yeah.
They did give him 3 movies in a 2-year stretch, so I wonder if that was part of the contract, like they gave him a 3-movie contract, or if it was...
I feel like, because these are TV movies, I think these are also failed pilots. This one and Planet Earth. Strange New World wasn't actually developed by Roddenberry, but the script ideas were. But I feel like they kind of did the whole sort of cage into Where No One's Gone Before. He got like a second attempt because it's Gene Roddenberry, and this isn't... we're not too far after Star Trek. I think we're in Taz is airing now, so he has sort of got a little bit going here.
This would have been 4 years after Star Trek ended.
Yeah. 2 years in development, maybe. Okay. Let's hit the button. Let's have our...
Bread.
What's your bread of the movie? The moment or sequence that stood out to you to go, oh, this is happening in this, and it's never going to leave my brain forever and ever. Dan, let's start with you.
It's the only thing that sticks out to me is the exact thing we just talked about. So Alex Cord, right? Alex Cord is the actor's name. Dylan Hunt makes this elaborate ruse. We spend almost 3 or 4 minutes with him going back and forth and drawing out that this woman loves him, and then the whole scene resolves with him just thumping her. But I like her a little bit, so I'm going to wrap it up in this satin first, and then I'm going to thump her
in front of a parrot.
And then she just gently lays down and takes a nap in her 3-inch platform heels, and the whole thing is just silly, and it just doesn't make a lot of sense. But yeah, it's memorable just because, hey, something happened. It's one of like 3 action scenes we got in the whole movie, hour and a half, and that's what we got as an action scene. So
yeah, he needs to knock her out, but he wraps up the tool that he's going to use to knock her out, so it's like a light knockout.
Okay, go on.
Idol.
Oh,
what's your bread?
Okay, I'm gonna go for it. How many people can they dress up to make look like Bob Ross, and then have them sullenly look at the floor with the freaking wigs, and they're just like they look so much like wigs, even on like whatever crappy telly you were watching in 1973. You've got to be watching.
Oh, you mean the Mongolians?
Yes, or whatever the slaves, which apparently are what America is going to devolve itself to without supervision in about 130 years.
Happy little accidents.
Yeah, it was just like they're just like with the outrageous wigs. They didn't need to put wigs on them. I do have a second bread, but I'm going to let you auto take yours first, and then I'm going to come back with it because I don't want to steal it if it is.
When you mentioned the wig, I thought you were going to go for my bread, which was the curly-haired twink that had a leash around his neck, standing next to a tall, thin woman who apparently owned him and was like grooming him. Yeah.
Nitpicking, yes.
Okay, my second bread is actually going to be once... I keep wanting to call him Charles Bronson. When Dylan Hunt wakes up and he does this whole thing, and then they take him and they groom him, and they shave him but relieve his mustache. they sort of like, right, we need to shave him, but we still need to make him look cool. So we're going to leave his moustache on. Yeah, so that's going to be my second bread. Because in 130 years, he just has a small lot of bum fluff, and that's offensive to the packs, apparently. You can't have that.
Bum fluff.
Okay, let's do...
The best advice I can give you is to just be yourself.
You're the worst thing that ever happened to Zach. You're the worst thing that ever happened to me.
Actually, that's the second best piece of advice.
In fact, you're the worst thing that ever happened to the entire Ferengi Alliance.
No.
Just stop saying that.
Stop saying. Okay. Your best and worst of the TV movie. I'm going to go first. I'm going to go with my best is that I appreciated the amount of time they spent making that shuttle. And that was a full set construction. It glided in. I was just like, wow, that's not a composite. That is there on set. They're using it as a prop. It's genuinely... I mean, the rest of the set looked terrible. Like, the caves were just sort of generic. But that shuttle coming straight in was a little bit of a, oh, wow, this is where all the money went, was making that. And it's sort of a little bit more... Yeah. I think my worst has to just go with the whole slave plot line. I appreciate the thing they're gonna the point they're trying to make, but it's not a good point. And it's certainly I feel like they were trying to go for a more Roman aesthetic, but it's not great, and it's kind of handled in a really weird way. They're like, oh, we're happy to be here, and I'm like, that's even worse. That's not good. It's a little dystopian, which maybe was the point, but it didn't come across great for me. Let's go with the auto. What was your best and worst?
Like how many times toga? They just defaulted togas for future wear. I've got two best for you, if I can remember them. One, in their Deep Grotto set, they had the little Austin Powers golf cart that they drove around in with the NASA logo on the front. That was hilarious to me. They even backed up once.
I forgot about
that was a whole.
As well. I look at the prequel as well. They talk about oh, humanity's really going places. We've had these deals with the Chinese, and we're really growing up now, aren't we? So good.
I've already forgotten the other best. It wasn't that good. But I'll just throw in the final line, which is, I bet you have a beautiful pancreas, or whatever he said. Not in a million years would I have guessed that would be the final line, and it made me laugh. My worst is sometime after Dylan Hunt has set the bomb, they go to the surface at the PAX compound. They watch it explode. And I think Dylan, at this point, is the only one that understands how bombs work. So he knows there's going to be a shockwave, but he doesn't say anything. And then 3 minutes of dialogue later, the shockwave hits. There's children now who've joined the...
Oh, yes,
the conversation.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
And like it's a 4th of July fireworks party. No one thinks to go back underground in your 300-meter bunker to escape the radiation that had decimated the previous society.
Catching snowflakes on
come on. You don't even need a science consultant for that. Just do something different. Whatever. That's my worst.
Yeah, but I think in 1973, weren't they setting bombs off in the Arizona desert and then just watching them through binoculars? Isn't this where the Incredible Hulk comic got started?
Well, yeah, but the bomb goes off in 2133 in the storyline, so...
Yeah. Dan.
All right. Yeah, so my best moment is the Fallout reveal. So anybody who's played the Fallout games, you play this introductory quest and then you leave the vault. And when you leave the vault, you have this great vista in front of you, and this is where your adventure begins. And so they did that very well in this movie. Dylan gets to the surface and he's shielding his eyes from the sunlight, and he gets to see his world for the first time in 150 years. To him, maybe just a couple of weeks, but it's dramatic. It's one of the it's one of the very few shots that we get. Now that one I think was probably composited, but following that there are a few outdoor shots of them riding horses and stuff. And in a movie that's almost entirely a bottle show, it really it helps to break it up with that. So I'm glad that moment was kept. They picked a beautiful vista. I think you called it Montana. It's probably pretty close to that. So that was nice. That was well done. Worst moment was when they're showing the full breadth and length of the pain sticks that they have in the council room of the Tyranids, and he's on the floor and they're poking him and prodding him, and making him feel pain, and then there's only one pleasure setting. Now I know for a fact, the future of humanity would be saved if they could just have 8 pleasure settings and 1 pain setting, because then they would control all of the flow of Temu, and you would be
nobody would get any work done, Dan.
Dan,
master of
I'm gonna need your
capitalism.
sources on
Yeah,
that one, but we'll talk after the show.
completely unbelievable. Yes, right.
So you reminded me. One of my other best. They did a great composite of they're on horseback. They're riding toward one of the cities nearby, and it is a very good visual feat for low budget 73. They have them in the foreground and then the city in the background, and it looks all like one shot. So that's good work.
Yeah, no, it was the other nice amount of money they spent on this episode. It was a little Naboo-ish, but yeah. And way before, hang on, when was Star Wars? Star Wars was 77? 78?
77.
77, yeah. So yeah, way before that as well. Okay. Let's do this.
I can show you my rating code.
Schiller rating 3.5. Associational rating norm -3. That's much too low a rating.
I'm just not accustomed to seeing an unsatisfactory rating on a member of my crew.
Oh, it's Schiller rating time. I kind of have nothing. I don't know if you guys have got something. Dan, I feel like you have. Yeah, he's nodding. This is good. I can't wait. Go on. What have you got?
Sometimes I do confusing ones, but this one's pretty straightforward. I submit to the Primus delegation here. How many perfectly comedically timed blast waves out of 10? But Otto, I will defer to yours.
Oh.
Go on.
I'll
put both in. It's fine.
So like I said at the start, I had seen this before out of the corner of my eye while I was watching something else, and it's funnier than I remember. Some of that is intentional. Most of it isn't. A little more difficult to follow along than I remember, but there's really nothing you can hang your hat on in this movie. There's Ted Cassidy and like 2 comedic moments. The lie detector scene was hilarious, and then the final line, which comes out of nowhere. So I'm gonna give 1 point to each of those hilarious scenes, and end with 2 comedically timed mushroom cloudless photonic blasts off in the distance out of 10.
You said that was a 2, yeah?
2, yeah.
2. Okay. Yeah, this is the kind of film that reminds me of something that I would just have, someone would have on the telly in the background. It's like it's your BBC 2 Sunday afternoon film. It would be on, everyone else is doing something else, or someone would sit down for 5 minutes, watch a bit of it, and wander away. It's the kind of thing that would be on the background, like most westerns. A lot of westerns you'd have on. It would just be on the telly, like in the days in the 90s and the early 2000s, where people would just have the telly on because you do. That's what you do. It's that kind of thing. You don't really pay attention to it other than going like, oh, it's one of those old films from the 70s. It reminds me of that. And if you're not paying attention to it, it's fine. When you do what we're doing and you actually kind of break it down and try and follow the plot, it's kind of ridiculous. It goes all over the place. You got only because we're Star Trek fans, we recognize a few faces. You've just kind of got people that kind of look like other people. You've got Alex Card, who looks like Charles Bronson. You've got the one guy who looks like Gene Wilder. You've got Ted Cassidy. Yep. He kind of looks like Lurch. And actually, it is Lurch. He looks like Dolph Lundgren.
That's right.
So, plot-wise it reminded me a little bit of some Doctor Who plots as well. Like, I think Genesis of the Daleks kind of has a similar plot where they go back and forth and back and forth. Dan, I know you could speak to that as well.
This is absolutely the Thals and the and the Khalids, right? Exactly right.
Mm-hmm. It's very similar to that sort of 2 rival sort of like one is a mutant, the other has nuclear power. Yeah, it's pretty much actually. Right. When did that come out? Was that before this or this after this? Is Gene Roddenberry a fan of British Doctor Who?
Yeah, so the original serial for the Daleks was the second ever televised, and that was back in 1963 or early 1964. I think January 64 is when it hit the TV. And even back then, you had the Thals, who were this blonde super race, and they were the pacifists, and they wouldn't fight the Daleks, or the Khalids rather. And it's very, very similar.
Yeah,
but even then, I'm sure that was cribbed from something before. So
I was going to say, it feels like it's a common sort of like post-war trope that there's going to be sort of like a post-apocalyptic, especially with the nuclear threat. It feels like that's a very common thread. But yeah, with all that in mind, especially our lead actor as well, sort of like ranged between sort of being swept under the moment and then occasional sexual innuendo and taking his clothes off and talking about pancreases. Would I watch it again is generally my sort of my genesis of whether I would watch, of a rating. No, I don't want to watch this again. I might for a laugh to show everyone someone else to go, look, this is stupid, but I'm going to go for the thing is, it wasn't offensive. And for Gene Roddenberry, that feels like a high.
Yes.
This isn't Justice. This isn't frickin' And the Children Shall Lead. This isn't, the usual brand of overly unhinged sexual rights defending Gene Roddenberry. So I kind of have to give it a point for that. Maybe I agree with the auto. I think a 2. I think a 2 sits nice for this. There is something there. It's not good, but it's something. Go on, Dan.
All right.
Let's wait. 2 what out of 10?
Oh, sorry. 2 perfectly comedically timed blast waves that probably should have incinerated everyone, or at least given them stage 3 cancer.
All right. Yeah, this movie. All filler, no killer is how I describe it to anybody.
Yep.
I think this was just done on the cheap. I think they just needed to fill 2 hours of television. They got a bunch of industry veterans that knew how to keep an audience coming back after each commercial break, and just fill some time and sell some ad space. I don't think there was any real big overarching goal to this. That said, I don't think there's a lot of replay value either, and it's really a victim of its time. So this is an era in the 70s when we're just coming out of the 60s and the bug-eyed horror movies and with just a lot of schlock, and I don't think science fiction was really seen as something that could be serious. Star Trek really kind of broke the mold, but remember, not all of his episodes are venerable in that respect. A lot of it's just crap too. From the original Star Trek run. I know, pin me to the cross here on the Star Trek channel calling the original series crap, but it's true. Go back and watch Cat's Paw if you don't believe me. But anyways,
I was just thinking, if he calls Cat's Paw, I actually like that one. It is bad, but
parts of this are fun to watch. It is fun watching the mustachioed protagonist, kind of figure his way through the society, even though it could have certainly been portrayed better. There are elements here that are interesting, but it's got no spaceships, it's got no lasers, but we're spoiled on that stuff. That stuff didn't come until 1978 with Battlestar Galactica, and 77 with Star Wars. That all the high flying, really action-packed sci-fi that put butts in seats and sold millions of movie tickets and brought in billions of dollars. That hook wasn't found until half a decade later. So for now, this really kind of filled what was just kind of bog standard for the time. So victim of its time, yeah. A bunch of jaded industry veterans getting together and trying to sell some ad space, yeah. I mean, it did its job, but it's not great. I don't recommend anybody really revisit this. There's not a lot of messages in here that are new or interesting. That's a lot of words just to say I agree with you guys. 2 perfectly comedically timed blast waves out of 10.
I thought you were laying the groundwork to justify a higher rating.
I was going to go for like a 7.5.
It's just not there.
Like,
it's just not there.
You know what?
Roddenberry could have been the one to do better, and he wasn't.
Yeah.
So this movie and Planet Earth are both rated 5.8 on IMDb. The Quester tapes, the middle one, is rated 6.8, a point higher. So the question is, can we convince these 3 gentlemen to come back for at least the highest of the 3 rated, or is that a lost cause?
I kind of want, just for the pure science of it, want to watch Planet Earth just to see what the revision of this concept is, because it's Dylan Hunt again in a similar scenario. It feels like whether this is better or worse.
What can go wrong?
Yeah, a little bit.
Ethan Hunt will return in Genesis 3, Genesis 2's sequel.
Mission Genesis. I would watch it. I
think it's a great idea. I think let's see the evolution. Let's see where he goes with this.
I am
interesting.
intrigued. The Quest of Tapes I heard is actually semi-decent. I've heard people say good things about that. And then there's Strange New World, which is like kind of like people saying like, what if we dropped Gene Roddenberry and made it ourselves? And that intrigues me a little bit more, because what does a Gene Roddenberry less Gene Roddenberry production look like?
Andromeda, coincidentally.
Yeah, kind of. We've got our thoughts on that. But, well, with all of us rating it 2 out of 10, this surprisingly is an average of 2 out of 10.
You double check that number for me.
Hang on, let me just calculate that. It's a 2 out of 10. It is the lowest rated of these non-Treks we've watched. It scores equal to 2 Andromeda episodes, but better than 1 Andromeda episode. I'm not going to bore you with the titles because you won't remember what they're from. But thank you everyone for watching. We'll be back with probably some... I want to watch Planet Earth. I want to see what they do as a... Not David Attenborough's Planet Earth. This is Gene Roddenberry's Planet Earth, which is an entirely different thing.
Also, Dan, you did call out. I know you've mentioned for a while you might want to introduce at least me to Doctor Who, so maybe that could be in the cards
have had
too.
Some conversations. I feel like we should do Genesis of the Daleks after this. This feels like it's the perfect segue.
Too long. No, Genesis of the Daleks is remembered for its last episode, but the rest of it is so much crap.
It is.
No, we're gonna watch. So when we do, I've already got it picked out. I would love to introduce you guys to Doctor Who by showing you City of Death.
Oh,
you can mark that. It's a nice tight 4 episode.
Yeah.
Is that Baker? Starring, yep, it's Baker. Yeah. Arguably the best Doctor at his prime. Yeah. With his best co-star. Everything fires on all cylinders. It's a great one to start with. So, I'm
intrigued.
We'll make it happen.
Okay. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back with something soon. If you haven't watched it,
go keep an eye on your pancreas.
Yes, absolutely.
No.
Oh, we should watch Mork and Mindy with Shatner's Mork and Mindy with big giant head. Okay. All right, guys. Laters.
Right. I'm buying the drink. Oh, I can't make it. Charlene Ann?
Oh, no. Charlene's roommate, Betty Sue.
Another Southern girl?
I'm a sucker for Southern hospitality. You know what? Mackie just said something real interesting. You used to be a narc.
I also used to be your age.
I don't know. Somehow I just can't picture it. You with long hair, a beard, a purse, and doing Serpico.
Listen, Junior, I had a 3-piece gray flannel suit, had short hair, made a point of being clean-shaven.
For undercover?
Most of my busts were dentists, stockbrokers, and advertising execs.
With your sorry wardrobe, I'm surprised you even owned the suit, let alone a 3-piece gray flannel.
I didn't say own, Romano. I rented.